Oh, yeah. 17th day of February 2023. My name is Jeff, and yes, the crowd's on their feet. Thank you. Calm down. Just calm down. Oh, yes. Stalkers are stalking today. About 8 phone calls, and they had the tard in the building. And it's like, oh, my goodness. But, yes, Papa Grizz, please return. We'll talk. Tommy B here in town returns next week to lovely and talented, the radio uncensored, I guess, Tommy Barnard. So, let me see. Tom Barnard. I don't know if Tommy Barnard. There we go. Tom Barnard. Anyway, we kind of did out there. Okay, let's go over here. They took all my music, but I have music. And I think we're going to go over here to... I'm going to go over there. Anyways, let's go over here. Switch accounts. We did a NASCAR one today. And to do that, like a weekly one there too as well. Let's go over here to Unwind Station. Let's see what the hell this is all about. Let's see if we can get some of this. Here, let's get this one. An action background.
You're obsessed with your pet.
Oh, I'm obsessed, yes.
We're obsessed.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Welcome. What's happening? Well, hang on. Is this a little too much? Let's see. Let's try this. Let's see. Fantasy medieval music. Let's see what this one's all about. A little better. Unwind Station. No copyright music. Perfect. So they took away the other stuff. Kind of folksy. Hang on a second. Viking music, epics, bump music, jazz. What medieval music? There we go. Let's go medieval. Medieval. What's exciting? We don't care. I hate this. I'm sorry. I want to get to the music. It takes forever. Hang on a second. So anyways, we're going to talk about Tommy Barnard coming back uncensored, and Susan quits YouTube. And we'll talk about that. I don't know why it's taking so long here, going through all the behavior here. There's probably like a pre-music. But anyways, you guys, as we get to the music here momentarily, they took away that. I hate it. They took away that stuff. I don't know why it's going this commercial. It's taking so damn long. Hang on, let's go over here. I don't know why it's taking so long. There we go. There we go. Better. They're like a commercial. Anyways, you kind of have to work with this stuff. So, pirate music, no copyright, background action. 60-minute long. We'll go to something else sooner or later. But anyways, my name is Jeff. Welcome to Fear Mongering Radio. With a whole different kettle of fish, we appreciate coming to the show. We really do. Because I have to kind of rework all my stuff here. And we're Twitter, Capo Radio, and this goes over the Capo podcast over there, much to the chagrin of the stalkers, calling me today about 5-6 times. Non-stop skullduggery, and I get it. They can never get enough of yours truly, the face right here, and the food, so it is what it is. I was listening to that one chick. I'm going to do a video on her, too, but the beta cock problem with her, because all these guys listen to her, and they just too balls how to take care of a woman, so whatever her name is, I got to do the video on her too as well. I did an audio on her too as well. She's pretty funny. All these guys are a bunch of beta cocks that need her to listen to the beta cock effect. The hell her name is, I can't remember, but I see some of her stuff that comes up on my feed because I've watched it for videos. She can be pretty good, but she's just these beta cocks. It just constantly go on their round table behaviors and everything else. So. I see her name is if it's around here. Something I can't remember. I talked to Melissa about that behavior. I can't remember what the hell it is. But anyways. So yes. Welcome to Fear Mongering Radio. Let me see. This kind of a, I don't know, a little too fast. Hang on a second here now. Let me see what else we got here. Let me see videos. And see what we got. I know I had an action background, action, private music, but music, no copyright, private music. I want semi-punk, action, instrumental, synthwave. All I want is some good stuff. Holiday. I don't want holiday. Medieval music. Let's go medieval. I don't know what the hell this is. Much better. There's all kinds of fun stuff on here. You want to get all this stuff on. Anyways, we appreciate people. Sorry about the starting there. I'm just trying to figure this thing out. YouTube screwing around. People taking away the ability to play music in the background, which I like to do. You guys have heard me many, many times. What I've done, they have now created music beta. It's a shame because it was always fun to have that stuff. And if you're doing music on the too as well, it's fun. So we appreciate the audio versions. You share it. I don't ask for any money. Share it on Twitter, Twatter, or Facebook, whatever. It's all I ever ask. I don't ask for squat. I don't ask for money, anything else. Stalkers are still stalking, whatever it may be. If we're cruising along here, it's not going to be a very long show. Went for a walk, did a video on begging Fat Boy to come back. Will come up on the Adventure channel. As I talked in the download, we do appreciate the people on the Air Force, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, and the Navy. In and out of uniform, thank you very much to this country. Without you, we have little or nothing at all. Okay? Thank you very, very much. Evil. Thank you. And make good choices. You run with choices. You don't want to have the woman pumping up the baby. And God, I wish I would have had a condom on. Well, it's too late now that you've impregnated her. And you'll be far with the child. Put a condom on, avoid AIDS or herpes. Well, sooner or later, will kill you. Okay? That's all we're asking. Don't drink and drive any time. You're going to murder someone. That's all we're asking. Step up and say, hey, supposed to drink, call the cops. So don't let a cop call a crackhead, right? Would you shower in the shower of Penn State? I would not shower in that shower. How about in your community? But anyways, you guys, so welcome. Let's get to, I got a short show here, but it is what it is. I mean, things I went for a walk and did a video on Fat Boy and I did my NASCAR show and had some fun there, so whatever it may be. So anyways, that one chick I'll do a video on her, the Beta Cock. She was doing a show with her name. I did a video on audio on her. She's all these guys that are all of a sudden in this Beta Cock round table because they have some complete stranger telling her how to take care of women. Like, really? So Tom Barnard used to be, I've done videos on him and I've talked about, I don't hate this guy, but he is now returning, I think it is next week for sure, to the morning show, but he's going to be on a podcast on KSTP where he got his start a long time ago. Okay? He was the voiceover guy for Channel 5. He was on KQ92 for 36 some years. They finally just told him just to step away. Okay? Hang on a second. This is a little much. I'm going to relax. This is too much. I think it's... I'm sorry about this, guys. We'll just go over here. Hang on a second. Let's go over here. Okay, here we go. Let's go like this. That was too much. Sorry about that. Let's go here. Sorry about that. Easier. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this stuff. I like that, but it was... I'm trying to listen to you. I guarantee you. I apologize for the beginning. I thought that I could find... I have to look for something else that's more slower like this. They use a lot of this background stuff they got off of YouTube. So anyways, I apologize. I just want to find some evil stuff that's slow. It's kind of I'll find some. Anyways, back to the show. I apologize for the end, but that's the way it is. I don't edit anything. I am learning to edit a little bit on other stuff. So anyways, so Tom Barnard returns. Uncensored. I saw the billboard on the way in from into St. Paul. I saw it on Highway 5 by the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport. And I'll probably see it all day tomorrow. And I saw it on Faker Book. He's another one, that Tommy had said he doesn't like Facebook or any social media, but he needs that to promote his podcast. And he's on at 7 o'clock in the morning. He used to piss and moan before. He didn't want to go to Las Vegas with his customers. He went overseas, which was stupid, and he realized how dumb it was. And they all got stuck down south, but he made it back on American on Sunday when he was supposed to be Sun Country. Again, I worked with his brother. I don't hate Tommy. He's been my inspiration, but he doesn't like people. If I can talk about now on my podcast, what am I going to get? I've gotten some of my biggest downloads I've gotten over my audios are on Tommy Barnard. I love having my podcast. I used to tweet his stuff when he first started podcasting. He's a very good interviewer. When he likes a person, he's very good at it. Again, he fired Terry Train. That was end of his whole behaviors. Okay, and the one now they have now, I can't listen to the guy. He's a drummer for Black Crowes, I think it is. And those stories about his life as a musician only go so far. Tom would talk about when he started Capitol. I mean, I don't know. He's the drummer is really nobody. He's there because of who he played drums for. And what's his name? We listen to him all the time. Jesse's girl, that one singer. He has his own little radio show, but he's funny. He's just self-deprecating. Morning Crew people, I get it. KCP sold out, and they got rid of Garage Logic, one of my favorite shows here in Minneapolis. They're on a podcast, and I get it, but I'll consume a YouTube video before I'll go to a podcast, listen to Tommy in the car. People still want to listen to radio in the morning. I'm sorry. I know the Steel Toe Tard show, they don't like it, but they're now on YouTube, and they got kicked off for a week. They went over to Rumble, no one cares about. Now they're back over here on YouTube, and they're in the basement begging for money. Okay, I can swear, yes. It's not that tough to have the F number. I love to swear once in a while, but also when I'm doing something for people to listen to, you can listen to me drink my beverage or talk about something. Hey, I can understand Tom Barnard. He was always my guy I liked. And then I remember I was listening to 93X, and they realized you didn't need to go to radio school. They went to Brown, which has been closed. He's what's his name? Common Man. He just kind of reminds you of myself. His name was so seriously. The clown from Brown. That was shut down. You don't need to go to radio school. Hey, I don't think I have the worst voice, and that's fine. And you just talk about something on a podcast. The old days, now everything is pre-recorded and they drop it every Tuesday. Now, I heard another podcast yesterday of a new podcast. There's 2.5 million things out there, and I'll take my views over on YouTube, and I'm going to talk about the Susan thing. She quit, and I think what they need to do on here is get more people monetized, the people that have 100, whatever else, and get more people to the table to make money for YouTube. Susan quit. I can do a video on that too as well. But we get always good ideas to put up on my channel over there on the Adventure channel, much to the chagrin of all the trolls, right? The stalkers can't handle it. But it's good to see him come back, but no one's going to really care. He's already been forgotten already. And the Morning Crew over there on KQ, and it's just playing the same thing over and over again, where 93X, they don't take him that seriously. I love the head guy, 93X. I don't know what a podcast is. Yes, you do. Your show is podcastable after the fact. And they realize the copyright behavior happened with the song in the background. So he knows. He's playing dumb. Yeah, the podcasting is a new way to do radio. You can audio, and people listen to stuff after the fact on me and my NFL stuff. Weeks later, I get a lot of compliments that they can listen to me as they drive down when they're listening. And I'm well aware not to scream into my headphones like people do on KFan in the morning. They yell, plus music in the background, plus the replayback stuff. And I have the music in the background, so you can't clip it, but also just kind of it makes you cruise along there. I had that in the background. You could kind of tell that wasn't the best. It was too fast, and I apologize. But it's just podcasting more than anything less. I mean, I work for a living, but I hope he returns. That's fine, uncensored Tommy B. But I don't think anybody really cares. I'm not going to listen to you at 7 o'clock in the morning, but people are already going to work. They've already latched on N93X, 105 the ticket. They're going to listen to KFan, which is unlistenable. They got to have morning people know what the hell they're talking about. Tommy, he knew the Twin Cities. He was a local boy. Okay, grew up North Minneapolis. He worked for Capitol Records, and had been around. Great voice, but he didn't like it when people like myself or anybody else can call him out, because he liked to be this, yell and holler. But as soon as he had Michelle DeFoy on, he screwed that up. She was very good. Then she went off the deep end, the righty, and she lost her job talking football on the sideline with a microphone in her hand. And I get it. And he loved Donald J. Trump, but I get it. But good luck, Tommy. The people have forgotten about you already. You don't care. You're a spent con in the 4 floors of whores. No one cares. There's 2.5 million, and I get you got your little podcast with your family, and he bitches about not liking Twitter or liking anything else. But guess what? He's what's he doing? He's on Facebook to promote his channel. I mean, I don't really promote it on Facebook. I put my Cowpole podcast, but that's not a really big deal. Could care less. Whatever people are going to find me, they're going to find me. They're going to find me with a title. I don't clickbait. I talk about something. I don't like kid behind the camera. And, I get that. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm doing. Okay? None of this behavior of pissing and moaning. So, I don't know. So, if he's just going to swear and cuss and be an idiot, that only goes so far. I mean, the FU network was on here on Spreaker. FU. The fuck you network. And all they would do is F on this, F on that. That's all they would do all day long. F behind this, F behind that. Oh my God, bitch, please. And piss and moan. That's all they would do. And, it's a one-trick point. I try to be, I talk about everything, from YouTube drama to people like Tom Barnard, Susan Wojcicki, and, Stalkers and Papa Grizz. I mean, I read, travel, meet people. So you come to my audio, you're going to get the music. You're going to have a stupid intro, trying to find music for you guys because they took that stuff away from us, which was stupid. But Tom Barnard, Tommy B, call the show. KQ needs to get a local person in there. Terry Train, I keep telling that. I keep telling people loved her. They loved her. Should have brought her back right away. And no one's going to care about you, Tom, because you're a podcast and people want to. I don't care what Steel Toed Tart says. I don't care what they say. People still love morning radio. They want to hear their comfort food. They want to hear a voice of somebody from the Twin Cities. I've told that to the Steel Toed Tart. Push it east. Talk to the owner tomorrow and say, hey, go to the government. What does it cost to push it east? I don't care what he says. I know it costs money. They're begging for money in the basement. I feel sorry for them. I asked for a raise. I work for a living. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I mean, the billboard and KSTP is sold out a long time ago. I know that's your butt buddy, but he should have tried to get on with a radio station somewhere here in town and be in the morning and then directly compete. But he's another one who didn't want to go to Las Vegas. Why not? They loved Las Vegas. Then they did an evening Las Vegas one. I don't care. You have to go see your people that put money in your pocket. It was so dumb that he wouldn't go. I think K fans going to Vegas. I think, which is smart. People don't want to go out of the country because not everyone has a passport. Vegas, people love Vegas. He was whining, pissing, moaning, meet and greet. So what? Don't need no. Everybody can meet you. Have it free to get in. You had to pay to get in, which was stupid. Okay, and I would have done it. I would have done it Thursday. I would have done it Wednesday. I would be up there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then come back on Saturday. But I would have had 3 days. Personally, if I'm Tommy Barnard. If you're smart, sweetheart, he should have went to, he loved the Twinkies, allegedly. And I'm saying 93X, you guys love the Twins. You should do your show 1 full week in the spring break. Go out there, spring training. That's what they should have been doing, Tommy B. You should have went to Twins and a whole week down there because he's taught that's how his wedding music was, whatever else. And that's what he should have done. He doesn't realize it. He alienated people that put money in his pocket. It's like having bad food at a restaurant. People aren't going to come anymore. People like to laugh in the morning, and they want to hear local stuff, and they go to work with you. You kind of pick them up. You're like your morning cup of joe. That's what that really is. You have coffee in the morning. I mean, I listen to ESPN in the morning. They yell and they holler and they scream in their microphone. I'm sorry, that's not something you want to do. I mean, I turn my mic up so you can hear me. A lot of people do these videos. I hear that these videos I like that are travel videos, whatever the hell they are. They're low sound. You want people to hear you. But these beta cocks have open mics. But no one's going to want to go listen to their phone. I'm sorry. People in their cars, people at their desk in the warehouse want to have you on. I was in some place today. They had K-Fan on in the warehouse. And one time, 93X, they had them on one time because they're on a radio. They put it on. What's the morning news? 105. Love 105. 93X, real good. They play. They have a good time. They joke around. Whatever. He always would bitch about talking sex, but then guess what happened? They would talk. They go below the belt, and I get it. You can do that below the belt. I'll be respectful. So you're uncensored. That's going to get you nowhere fast. I get all the behavior, but good luck, Tommy B, with your little return. Here's the thing, Tommy. If you're doing this because you need the money, something's wrong. If you're doing this on KSTP when you're 71 years old, You should be in an RV, F-250, with your lovely wife, and you can have your grandson see, and you two should be just look at each other, let's go, and go see the country. If you doing this to make money, and you need the money, something's wrong. I mean, I work because I want to, and I enjoy it, I'm healthy, but the day I wanted to leave, it's going to be sell the house or let my brother live here, and I'm off and running with an RV in a bubble camp. I'm going to go see the country that I love very much. Not like Carolyn RV just runs around and acts like an idiot. I can give you a video the other day. Here's what I'm doing. But if you need this money, Tommy, to survive, something's wrong with your financial. That's what I look at. You should be able to say, when they let you go, I'm out of here. We're going to retire. I'll do a basic podcast interviewing people. I get that. I'll interview certain people on my podcast. The one with your family is just nothing but a circle jerk of people laughing, kicking, and swearing. That's no fun. I'm sorry. I don't need to hear that. I know how to swear. Tell me something. But it all is a stroke and a Bilski, because he would always rip on people and be negative towards people. If he doesn't like you, he's negative. That's what he does. It's a rip on Bilski. Because now he's got to beg for money. And it's just all the people that promote are in there. I can't buy I can't use Bilski as a banker if I'm living in New York. My point. So, podcasting, you want to make money? Good luck. I make $60 a month over here on Spreaker. You can make a lot of money on Spreaker. He'd be better off on Spreaker.com. He really would, and do a live version. People could listen easier on their phone on Spreaker, very much more easier, and he could make money quicker because people would listen to it. If he was smart, he'd be on Spreaker.com. That's where he should be on. It's not that tough. But he's just going to go there in KCB because he wants to dick ride him, and that's fine. So, but he'd never come over here. It's a great place to make money for. Whatever he pays, and he can do 3-hour shows, and then just leave it on Spreaker.com and maybe upload the ones later onto iHeart. If he made any money on iHeart, that's fine. He can be on different platforms and just enjoy himself here on Spreaker.com. It's an iHeart network thing for him. So I don't know. There's ways to make money. I don't. Let me see if he's even on here. Let's see. Let me see Tom Barnard. Let's see. First, let's see if Sven Johnson's anything. I doubt it. Johnson. Let's see if he's done anything. Nope. God damn you, Sven. Let me see Tom Barnard. Let's see. Tom Barnard. I don't see anything. Tom Barnard. Tom Brady retires. I don't see anything. Tom. If anything comes up, it'll be me. It'll come up at the top of the page because I put them in the notes. But I don't see any Tom Barnard on here. So, but he would probably he could make a lot of money on here quicker because people would come to it, and he'd probably be good at it. But he wants to be uncensored. Good luck with all that. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of people on here. There's a lot of television on here. Let me see this. The J Towers in the morning. 3 months. Let's see what these guys are doing. Let's see. They're 103. They do stuff from February 17th today. So I don't know why you name it after yourself. They have a bunch of followers too as well. So who knows? I'm going to tweet at them. J Flowers. We're going to tweet at them right now. So we'll tweet at those guys and we'll So I think they upload their stuff on here. So they're on Spreaker.com. So whatever they make, it's good for them. I'm glad. So they're smart. Come on, let's go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, perfect. All right. So anyway, that's all I want to say about that. Is that Tommy Barnard? So let's go look real quick over at Fearmonger, where you guys all come from. Let me see. Sources, usual. I like how all it's Spreaker. They love me in India. I think you guys are slacking. Spotify, Bullhorn, By Telemonta, Georgia, Google Podcasts, Al Podcasts, Amazon Fire TV, VLC, and Twitter. All kind of record in geolocations. United States, India, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Malaysia, South Africa, and Zambia. Thank you so much. And in Florida, it's Texas, Victoria, and Texas, and he shall not Tulsa 10 times. Up in Minnesota, I think a lot of them come over because they listen to Tommy Barnard, because that's Tommy Barnard quits after 36 years. So that adds up to like 89. So people come from Minnesota listening, they see it wherever they get it. So I appreciate Minneapolis, Hopkins, Minnetonka, Richmond, Hinckley, New Ulm, Onamia, all kind of roll in. Thank you so much, Minnesota. This is not a rip audio of the guys. Sacramento, Lake Forest, Los Angeles, and Virginia, Roanoke, and up in New York, we have New York and Flushing, and the Stockton, Rhode Island of usual behaviors. New Jersey, Irvington, and Jersey. Forward time in Irvington. Thank you so much in New Jersey. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in. Wherever you are, I appreciate it. We're Capital Radio. So anyways, as we cruise along in the back half of this quick little show here, we have some Chinese. So, okay, Tom Barnard, good luck. And then now Susan Wojcicki, whatever her name is, quits YouTube. Whatever. I read the article. I guess, the advertising revenue is down. I would tell her, YouTube, you have to more people to the table to make money. You have to monetize more people over 100. I don't care. You're entertained, not entertainment. Entertainment is going to a concert. You're entertained. There's a lot of good people they need to push out and monetize. I don't care if they're 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. They have to get more people to the table to make money on. I don't want to see and start charging for live streaming. You want to make money? Make these people pay to play. Make them pay $60 a month for 90 minutes. And you start getting rid of old channels on here that no one's around. Just get rid of them. Get rid of old troll accounts. These people that make up. You can't make more than 3 channels. Person in my mind is a troll under an IP. You gotta make more room in there to push up people's stuff. I don't care about ESPN. I don't care about NBC. Other stuff. I want to see creators out there. There's a lot of people out there that deserve to be monetized. That have 200 subs. That need to be pushed out. Then you'll make money because you monetize something. Some of my Chloe stuff is monetized. I don't care. It's like I get more audios on there. They monetize them. I'm monetized on my venture channel. So what? I made $130 in 1 year. So what? Where did I make more money at? Do 12 times 60. Okay, do the math. Okay. So I make my money at Spreaker. I mean, it's great. I never signed up for Blog Talk Radio Network. I didn't give 2 F's about but I monetize at work. But I would tell Susan and whoever's taking over for right now, and she's moved on. She was one of the first employees. She rented out her garage and everything else. And I just think some of this stuff they do with they'll claim that you're they age restrict your thing, but there's so many kissing videos on there. Get rid of that behavior. Starter porn on there. I know they're trying to compete with TikTok. Push up more of the 11, 12-minute videos out there. People are doing stuff. I like a good 18, 20-minute video. Listen to the audio. I listen to a little McDonald's stuff there today about the founder and everything else. I like listening to a lot of educational stuff, restaurant stuff. I'm listening to some World War II stuff. Unfortunate Holocaust. There's one guy who was they're not putting stuff on his channel because they were claiming it was like it was I don't know what it was because he thought the Holocaust. It's an important thing to talk about in history. He can't help it. Kids are going to watch it. Okay, it's not his fault. They can't put their age in their phone. Okay, but they need to monetize people that are working their asses off. It's not that tough to take a camera and go outside. I did a show. I got 26 views when I did for the Mall of America. It was fun to do. It's a lot. It was a lot of work, but it was something to put together and put it up. But it was a weekend going out and doing the video. I'd rather just do a straight video. Like I said, I did the studio, did a video on Fat Boy, come back soon. You know what I'm saying? Quick video. I'll put up, it's done. I've been walking around the green line in the snow. Those are coming up. That was fun, a lot of work, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I guess now they found some cement. They found they're digging some of there too as well. So I'll go there and finish that up later on. That's a problem here in town. This debacle of the green line. But it's just like having a good restaurant, Susan. You have to have good food, and you have to have many things to look at if you want to be American-style restaurant. But YouTube lost focus of getting people, pushing out people's stuff. I don't really care about Pickle Boy. You want to tell the truth, people that go out, if it's the Wonder Hutsies of the world that go out and does things, wherever she goes, anybody else out there, if it's Cartbagger, whatever, in these adventure people go out, because I'm in Cowboy Adventures now, people go out and do something. Start monetizing people, and then advertisers will advertise. You'll make money because there's actually content to consume. And just get rid of these old channels, and take the good videos and put it on your YouTube Greatest Hits. So put it on a different channel for YouTube Greatest Hits. Plain and simple. And if people are taking TikTok videos, saying, guess what? We have the gold says the price is not going to come on. Anybody puts a TikTok video up, but I guarantee it, YouTube is doing that behavior. I get your work with Facebook and tech, but just like with UPS, likes to do more domestic, and they're more international. FedEx, it's like Burger King trying to compete with a Chinese restaurant. They do burgers, okay? I talk sports and I talk about all kinds of fun stuff. But I'm just saying, it's like, hey, she's not going to suffer. She'll do other things. They just said, listen, we got to find somebody new, a fresh face. I could manage them tomorrow. Start blocking IPs of people that are having get rid of all these troll channels that aren't being used. Just get rid of them. I guarantee the servers to clean them up. Blog Talk needs to do that tomorrow. Blog Talk Radio Network needs to remodel, reuse, and make it like Spreaker. Because I know that Spreaker bought Blog Talk. Just get rid of Blog Talk. All it is Blog Talk Radio. That's all it is over there. It was a great website, but a horrible sound. You should be able to use a mix no matter what. It's not that tough to podcast. Open your mouth. $8 a month for a 45-minute show. Talk about something. Don't be so far right. Don't be so far left. Have an open mind. Who was it? The bull-faced liar trying to say about UFOs or trying to distract against whatever. It's like, oh, come on. When you're brainwashing the far right, look at Sarah the quitter from Wasilla trying to tell DeSanchez down there, the human trafficker, not to run because she wants to hunch. Now she's turning on the who's dying on her feet, Nikki Sixx. They're pissed him on. It was fun to watch the Republican Party just from the inside out. Just tell the hunch not to run. He'll run third party, and you'll trust me. Obama and Biden will win. I'm just telling you right now. There's all this inner BS going on. The two balls die on their feet until Trump to shut up. But I will tell you, Susan, whoever's taking over, gotta get the band back together, make YouTube fun again, and start doing some good stuff. Get people that are monetized. Find out these other guys out there, the young YouTubers, whoever they are, push out their stuff. They're doing something fun. Get back to YouTube was used to be YouTube, not ESPN. I don't care. I get it's out there. I don't care. And if they would advertise on your website, if you had something fun to advertise on, they're not going to advertise on half these BS guys doing live stream. But they start charging $60 a month for 90-minute live streams. Oh, they'd all freak. Let them go over to Rumble. Don't advertise Rumble also on YouTube. I don't understand that. It's like Burger King advertising McDonald's. I don't understand why you do that. I get it. Thanks. Rumble wants to advertise on my thing. I wouldn't know those advertise on there. Hell no. Who cares anyway? Rumble's a joke. Go on there and just swear and cuss all you want. Go for it. And all it is on Twitch is video game playing idiots. That's all that is. They could compete with YouTube if they would just simply pull their head out of their ass, make it where you can put videos up. But it's all about playing video games. It's not content. Sitting in the base of your house playing video games is not content. I'm sorry, it's not. You're playing some content. I could do it to myself. I could play Super Nintendo, figure it out and play. Oh boy. So much fun, right? Fear Mongering Radio. Mm-hmm. Let's play video games. Let's play video games podcast. Sit there. I'm not female. Men are visual, right? Women are emotional. I could sit there and I could dress up. I could be a cross-dresser. And I heard somebody was having a what do they call that? Get together with a bunch of crossing idiots trying to say that they're grooming for this behavior. Like, shut up. Grown men want to dress up women. Let them. Who cares? You don't like it? Don't watch. God, it's like, Jesus Christ, this Republican Party is so fun to watch them just implode, following the hunch's lead all the way to the grave. I'm sorry, but it's the way it is. And I don't hate the hunch. And I'm an independent Republican. I'm a working class kind of guy. Go to work every single day. But I don't get it, man. But if he quits YouTube, and that's the excuse of hall pass, they need to get back to making money on people and monetizing people and start charging for live streaming. It's all there is to it. The only way they're going to go anywhere on here is start charging for live streaming. Make people earn their supper. Then they'll go away. They'll disappear. People disappear all the time. People die all the time on here, and I get it. Some people are just trapped on here. They don't go anywhere else. They think this is an entertainment website. No, you're entertained, not entertainment. I'm going to go see Bruce Springsteen. He's an entertainment. I could go to a play tomorrow. That's entertainment. Okay? If you come here to get entertainment, you're nuts. You come here to enjoy yourself, get some education, listen to some good stuff. But half these podcasts on here, if if it's Evil Anus or Chi Mango, it's just screaming and hollering. That's not. If it's Tina D, sitting there with a black screen yelling and hollering, that's not entertainment. I'm sorry, it's not entertaining you. But when you're stuck on here, go see what Tina D is doing these days. But she's this kind of person. I see all these movie clips too as well. I get that. Let's see Tina Dan. Let's see what this drug addict is doing. I called out Kid Behind the Camera for. Oh, I called okay. Now, boy, she called him out. Boy, oh boy, what's that all about? Yeah, that's up to only 964. Frankly, really wide, dude. Whoever she's talking now, 65 people seen live. How mighty has fallen. My bad Bash weekend. The hell that is all about. So, Pickle Boys versus Tina. Who cares? It's sad that people actually keep behind and give me fake money. Of course he did. Duh. God. It's just sad that I did a video, I know it coming up. Pickle Boy's love with Tina 2 hours ago, 14K. It's unbelievable bringing her back. Look at only 96,000 4 days ago. Only 96,000. Only 96,000. At 114, Bridget has a black eye, which is sad. He has to promote violence. I know it's fake, but it's sad. This is his Smokehouse Pizza, 106,000. It's just sad, man. There's nothing left there, but people love this guy. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I think it's funny as hell that they're still prostituting Tina D. It's sad. It's really, really sad. I get it, and she doesn't even marry to him, and she lives off welfare. What I understand too, as well. Oh, they're bringing back that drug addict, that drug dealer. I can't believe it. Giving Adderall. It's sad that he went back to her. It's just so much you could be doing. Like I said in the video, it's coming up. Pickle Boy tries to start a fire. And have, what's his name? The hell's that guy's name again now? Piggybacker. Let's see what he's doing. The Piggybackers. Could be his. Let me see. I had enough. I'm going to do Angry Teeth. Going, okay. Piggy. Okay. Yeah, all right. What he's done. He hasn't done anything in a year. He was, the Piggybacker, he'd be the one that you want to, let's see, he doesn't have a Twitter account, I don't think so. Channels, his one he has right now is a Carl one, and only has 95. He has 53,000 subs. Let me repeat that to you guys. 53,000 subs. Repeat that again, and he had 95. That's just the way it works. 116. I'm not saying great either, but think about that behavior, right? Just the way it is, man. He's a car salesman. It's all he is. It's all he is. Just a car salesman. What it is, man. It's just hilarious. But he was another one that was a total loser. They have the phone number I could call and talk to the. See, call him, but I won't do it. I'd call him to a different show. He's kind of fun. But Tom, is that Tom Barnard? Really? Tommy? Wow. Call the show. Call the show. Call the show. Call the podcast, sir. I'd love to have him on the show. Thomas Barnard. He call the show. Call the show. So, Michelle. I'd love to have Michelle. Michelle, she'd be great to have on the show. She'd be great. But anyways, no, it's not a rip on Tommy B. But I just said, good luck, man. I'm glad you accepted my friendship. But call the show. Call the show. Call my podcast. Call the show. Call the podcast. Call the podcast. Mm-hmm. Call the show. I'd love to have him come on, but I just, it's not a rip on the guy. I've never liked to. I think he's a good shit. But Thomas, so he accepted my friendship. I appreciate that. Very, very nice. But I hope everything goes well with him, and I really hope he does well over there. But would he come on the show? Probably not. But anyways, but I just with YouTube, it's not that tough to make it good again. It's not that tough, and they need to have more people push out people that create good content. There's 2.5 million things. I'll tell it to Tom to his face. But he's going to be turned uncensored. My wife will be listening to very intently. Oh, yes, she will. Mm-hmm. My drugs are here, but I was over in Golden Valley today. Over there by Golden Valley golf course over there off of they tore out that big ass, used to be the old Kodiak home office off of 55, and oh god, they tore it out. Big property there. It's too bad it could be an apartment. That's a huge property off of Golden Valley off of 55. Holy moly, tore that sucker out. Always tearing stuff apart here in this great town. But I do miss Tom when he was sane and he wasn't over the top, and he was good on KQ. And him and Terry Train were really good. I tell him that I've been saying that on KQ, bring her back. I'm saying that in 93. I tell it to what's his name, but on Steel Toe Tarpon when he lost his. I mean, it's not that tough to be a radio guy. It's not that tough. It's never that tough to simply talk in a microphone like I'm doing right now in my house with a mixer and a headset, got music in the background, and talk about something. I think it'd be a great job. It'd be a radio show morning guy. Get in the office. I don't care what Tom says. Las Vegas, go see all your friends who who pay your way and say, "Hey man, thanks for coming, dudes." It's like signing autographs. You go out to dinner and they come up to you and they sign it. You sign the autograph. These people pay your way. Book Powell. Hang on a second. Book Powell, who played for Baltimore, always said, "Anybody want an autograph? I'll give it to him." I've been recognized 3 times, and I appreciate that. I was going, yeah, you couple, yep, that's cool. But I mean, I'm proud to be Tom Barnard. But I want Papa Grizz to come back soon because I'm just being stalked. When someone calls your phone 10 times, I mean, come on, what the hell's wrong with you people? We need to come back, and we need YouTube to get back to fun again, but start charging for live streaming. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, like I said, it's not that tough to be a podcaster. I have the mixer here. I have the small one. And I've been podcasting for 15 years. And Tom Barnard was one of my favorite guys. Common Man was too. I miss KSCP in the morning. People want their morning radio on their car. I'm sorry. You can listen to this after the fact. You can listen on the fly. But if Tom Barnard would put it up on here on Spreaker as well, or do a live show on Spreaker, he'd make, because it's easier to get to Spreaker.com. It's real simple. And listen to it, he'd make a lot of money. I guarantee it. If I can make $60 a week, I mean $60 a month, I guarantee it he'd be making a lot more. And they'd put him on the top and do a live show. Terry Train would come on here, call it the Train Show. She'd come on Spreaker.com. I'd love to have her on my show, but she would never come on. I mean, whatever. I think it's great. I tried to get hold of Jeff Dubay. I know Tom Barnard tried to get hold of Jeff Dubay. Wanted to put him on the show, try to help the guy out, wouldn't do it. Jeff Dubay was great, but he was on Spreaker for a while too as well, but I don't know where he is. Too bad. He smoked some drugs, and I know Tom Barnard wanted to say he had to have a drug test, and he didn't do it. No, it's just too bad, but I always liked Tommy B, and I always liked Jeff Dubay. I met him at Oak Ridge Running Club. Just too bad he started smoking something like me going over to, let's say, Tom Barnard's house or anybody's house or my house for something. Me and Tommy are buddies. Hey Tom, you want this? And Tom smokes it, and all of a sudden before I know it, Tommy's off the deep end. But that was too bad with Jeff Dubay because it's unlistenable. I like a good morning show. They make me laugh a little bit and giggle and tell me the news. When I went up north, you listen to all the morning shows up there, just read the news and have a good time. The old school radio. And it's not that tough to do what I do. It's not that tough. Without cussing and swearing and screaming. Because K-Fan does it all the time. It's all they do is yell in the morning. If I would have went and got, if I was KQ, I would have went and got Mike Morris. I would have got Mike Morris. You got to get rid of Candace. She sounds like a kid. Bring in Terry Train. Get the band back together. That's what you should have done. It just wasn't that tough. They don't know who that drummer is. They don't know who he is. It's a one-trick pony. You need someone like Mike Morris, who used to play with the Vikings. He's great. Say, hey, 8.8. Listen, we want one. He plays for. I think he's on 8:30. He's CCO, and bring him in. That's why Common Man's been around. He just does his stuff, has fun. Same thing with Barrero. He's good. Chad's over on 830. He's a local guy, talks local stuff, open-minded. But I wish Tom the well, but I wouldn't. After you cuss for a while, people get bored. People want to be able to listen. If they want to listen to you at work, if they want to have you live at work, they want to be able to. They don't want to have to cringe. They can listen to you talk. You can play this back anywhere. I may say bitch, whatever else. I'm not going to F this and F that. Or, blah, 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 blah. That turns me off after a while. I get talking stuff after a while. It's constant below the belt. I don't want to hear that all the time. I get it. It's part of life. I can't say just swear. But YouTube can make it great again if you start getting rid of old accounts that aren't around anymore. Just get rid of like blog talk shit too as well. They're not using the account. Get rid of them. Get rid of these troll accounts. That's all you got to do. Make it fun. Clean out your servers like you clean out your house. Okay. I went and deleted a bunch of my old NFL ones so I can put more up. You know what I'm saying? I do it all the time. I go through my NHL. I did my NASCAR one today. Officially, my first official. I did before with Clay. I did one before with Clayton's Colorado, and this time I just might be. I was doing Johnny J, Utah, from the Bay Area. Hey, you guys, it's me. It's Johnny J, and I'm from the Bay Area, man. Hey, what's going on? We're in the great state of Minnesota today. We're doing a podcast here on Spreaker.com, and we're going to go to KQ92 tomorrow morning. Walk in there. Hey, you guys, it's me. It's Johnny J. And I'm here to talk about Burry's Steakhouse downtown. The Minnesota Twins, okay? We're going to be down there. And Tommy B is going to be down there. And the the Twinkies down there, down in Florida. Me and Tommy B will be doing a 7-day-a-week podcast down there, talking people. We're going to bring in Terry Train and all the band back together, talking about the Twinkies. They fired Barnard, and they traded Baby G. Well, he retired like Red Meyer. We'll talk about the Vikings, too, as well. The Twinkies and the Vikings and the Wussy Wild, too, as well. And the Timberwolves and the Running Ponytails. It's Johnny J. Utah on the Tommy B. Barnard podcast live from lovely Florida. It's not that to be a character. It gets annoying for a while, but he's kind of, Johnny J. Utah. Speaking of Johnny J, you guys, real quick, we've done coffin wars. We dig up dead bodies. Okay, hey, Tommy Bernard's mom died, and we all know that was his center of gravity, right? That was what made him what he was, and when she died, he became unruly. That was his main guy. That was his main girl. He loved his mother, okay? It'd be like me all of a sudden digging up his mother's grave. He wouldn't like that too much, and it's wrong. We talked about the Titanic. They're doing it still, digging up that grave Titanic. I don't think Johnny J. Utah digging up graves in the Jewish place over there in Minneapolis would be very cool. Why they continue to the Titanic? And hey, real quick, hey, you Sarah Palin quitter from Wasilla. Why are you worried about the guy down there in Florida running for president? You made money on quitting and losing. You damn right. But anyways, speaking of her, the quitter from Wasilla, she's now bitching about the human trafficker down there in Florida. We don't care about you. No one cares about you. You made money on quitting and losing. You quit on the Great State of Alaska and you lost. Okay? McCain knew he made a poor choice. I don't know. What are we going to do with this world? It's going to hell in a handbasket. But anyways, we did a video. We'll do one on Tommy B. He's returning. We'll do a video on Susan. We'll do it before. I'll talk about that beta cock chick. What her name is. Let me see if I did the video on that. If I did on her. I know I did. What her name is. I know I did one on her. An audio on her. What the hell is her name now? I know I did it. I did it on before, and I talked about her. But she's a nice woman, but it's just a beta cock problem. And where in the hell is she? She comes every once in a while, and I listened to her the other day, and now she's full-time on YouTube, and find the Christian man. Good luck with all that, So we'll talk about her in a video. All these beta cocks that they listen to her all the time now, they just Debbie Daly taught me that beta cock behavior. It's just... So I don't know when the hell that went. The Vicky Goes Deep. I talk about that one. Oh, maybe I put that in the Cowpole podcast. I have no idea what I did with that one, but it was a pretty. She's on YouTube. What the hell's her name? I'm going to go find her real quick. I know she's out there because I just... Oh, my goddamn. Let me go. Let me see. I am having fun going on the green line. That's fun to go on the green line. What's her name? Oh, here. Her name is... Let me see. Sarah Dawn Moore. Sarah Dawn. She's got a microphone up to her mouth, too. Sarah Dawn Moore is her name. I'll do the beta cock problem with her because she's always... People need to talk to her about... So Sarah Dawn Moore is the beta cock problem. If you need to listen to her to how to treat a woman, you're crazy. And then she always has read... The other girl, like the Alicia Leishman, oh my goodness. Oh, she's gorgeous. And then another big thing I know is the leather skirts are a big thing. My jump rope girl might like her, but all these workout girls now that are Diva Angel, I see all these shorts coming through. So it's a nonstop. It's called Duggery. See a lot of that stuff. Well, yeah, so Sarah Dawn Moore. Things the 9 things about man I wish I had known. Oh God, let's go look over here. So she's, I think I follow her on Twitter. Why don't sleep around? Okay, that's fine. Then the men have spoken, and they sure had something to say. So she did like a beta cock get together. Okay, let's talk about my marital status. So she had another one. The message to men, women have spoken. Another one. So let's talk about sex, baby. So I get it. So all these women and these men that need to listen to this woman, they don't know. And gender dynamics, relationships, I get it, but one guy goes, just try me. I'm just telling you, if you need to talk to this woman, just like, what the hell is his name again? Dr. Phil, Dr. Pimp. But you should know how to treat a woman. It's not that tough. But Sarah Dawn Moore, we'll do a video, and it's the beta cock problem that all of a sudden it's like, oh no, oh my God, I need to go talk to Sarah. Just learn how to treat your wife or your husband. If there's a flaw, I understand, but if there's a red flag, stay with red flags. Flaw is one thing. I'm an idiot, and that's fine. I'm going to change. But I can't watch a sport without gambling. Well, then you better run. Okay. If I drink to the point of passing out, I'll be done. Okay, momentarily. So anyway, we got to get out of here. I do appreciate you coming on the show. I really do. So I got the look. I got to go. Anyways, you guys, remember the military, the Armed Force, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the merchandise, clothing, and uniform. Thank you so much. And don't drink and drive. Practice safe sex. All we're asking, put a condom on. Okay, brother, you are your choice in life. You are who you run with. Susan, whoever's taking over, good luck. You're going to need it. Okay?
Should be all later, man. Yahoo! I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. This was fear-mongering radio, man. Yahoo! All right, Tommy, good luck, man. And Susan, good luck on your endeavors. And Papa Grizz56, man, all the stalkers out there, man. Yahoo!
All right, you guys. Man, Pedro, the Pacas, man. That's me. See you guys all later. It's me. I'm out.